Thanks for tuning in. My name's Jeremy Lucino. I am the founder of Oink Cluck Moo, All Things Barbecue. I hope you find this video informative. I just wanted to take the time and show you the efficiencies you'll get from upgrading to a aftermarket door, this one being the Lavalock door, and see for yourself of why it might be beneficial for your cooks. If you're interested in purchasing one of these aftermarket doors, you can get them at barbecuesmokermods.com. Hello. Hope you enjoy this video. I am taking two identical WSMs, 22 inches, and I am going to run a test. One with the stock factory door, and one with the upgraded Lavalock door. Here we go. Don't mind the paint that chipped. I just have to repaint it. It's been through some abuse, competitions and stuff like that. But I want to put a video together to show hopefully the differences that the Lavalock door will do as far as holding temps, maintaining temps over long periods of time. I know they're expensive. $100, and that's not even with including the paint that you're going to have to do, so maybe total of $200 at most with your time, etc. But they are very convenient. They have a lot of conveniences to them, but I know some people don't want to push a button on that purchase. I'm not going to get paid by Lavalock for any of this. I'm just trying to educate people if they want to upgrade their Weber Smoky Mountain door. I'm also a big fan of Cajun Bandit. I have that on my 14-inch. I'm actually going to run the same exact test on my 14-incher, one with the factory door versus the Cajun Bandit door, so you can hopefully see the benefits of both of those doors or upgrades. But here's the other 22 right there. So both of these Webers, I'm going to monitor the temps via the Weber iGrill 2 probes. So we'll run them in tandem, exact same temperatures. I'm going to post images of the temperatures, of the current weather, humidity, all that stuff. Take that into account. But what I did, I took two Kingsford Blue charcoal bags, the 18.6 pounders, put them in each ring. You'll see right here. Okay. So these two rings here are filled with 18.6 pounds each of Kingsford Blue, and that's currently in the chimney. Now I did take 20 pieces from each center, which I'm going to pour in the center to do a virtual minion method. I'm not putting any wood in, so I'm trying to keep the variables very low on this. And then we can monitor the temps. I'm going to keep all the vents wide open. So that'll give everybody some sort of idea of how long the burn will go and how hot it will go with all open grates. That way there's no, well, you didn't have the vent open, you had the vent open 10% on this one, but maybe like 12% on that one. Doesn't seem like a lot, but yeah, it's going to make a difference. So we're going to keep all the vents wide open. I'm not cooking anything. I poured, about a gallon of water. My official measuring bucket. Anyway. Each one got a Johnson's popcorn bucket. I ate the popcorn, as you can probably tell. But each water pan got a bucket of water from the same exact spigot, virtually at the same exact time. And I'll keep you posted. Okay, so it's 88 degrees, winds around 7 miles an hour, and 70% humidity. Okay, they're all lit. Let's start looking at some results. All right, here we are. We're well underway. We have the probably about like half hour in. Smoker 1, factory smoker. This is probe number 1. The temperature of that is 303. All right, 303, minion method, same number of lick holes, and the same type of ring. The only difference is your door. Smoker number 2, probe number 2, 234, 235. So 235, all the vents are wide open on the bottom. I'm not cheating at all. I have no reason to cheat with this. You definitely get a better seal when it comes to the Lavalock door. We'll see how long the burn will go. That might help. I also connected a third probe just for outdoor temperature. That way, this is going to go well into the night. I'd anticipate this will probably go up until about 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I just want to get an accurate pit temp in correlation with outdoor temperatures. So that way you can be the judge of it. But you'll see the leaking around the factory door. See a lot of smoke rolling through that crack. I mean, you can only bend these to shape so much. You're still gonna have a gap. You can put, you could always put a gasket in there. You can always do that. I want to explain the benefits of why an upgraded door is much better than just keeping a seal. Okay. They've been going now for about 3.5 hours. Vents fully wide open. I did not touch the vents. I didn't touch the lids. I didn't touch the doors. Nothing has changed. So let's just take a look at temperatures. Don't mind the thermometer on the top of the left one. That one is busted. So, smoker, the one on the left side, probe 1, the stock door is around 481 and 314 for the smoker with the modification or the Lavalock door. So temperatures outside really have not changed much. It's 81 degrees, so it's dropping a little bit, but nothing too much to distract from the temps inside the smokers. So I think there you really have it. You can see the efficiencies with the Lavalock door versus the stock door. Again, stay tuned for my test on the Cajun Bandit door, excuse me, versus the stock door. So either way, it's going to be a solid upgrade, but I'll go over the conveniences of each door themselves in a later video. Alright, next I'm just going to give you a rundown of how the cook went. I'm going to show you a video grab of myself going through the Weber iGrill app. Okay, so let's take a look at probe 1. As a reminder, this is the Weber Smokey Mountain with the factory door. Lit around 4 p.m. We're about 2.5 to 3 hours in at this point where it starts to peak. Peak temperatures went well over 450, I think I had a screen grab one time around 453. I think it actually went even higher, but we can even just say it was at 453. But you'll see the peak happens at 453 about 3 hours in, and it starts to plummet from that point on, which is natural. The coals are all probably ashed over, and now it's just starting to burn out. Now it's going to hold the temperature for a decent amount of time yet, but you'll notice the the amount of oxygen that the door is letting in is going to let that massive spike in temperature, which you want to avoid at all costs, especially if you want to turn out some good brisket or pork. You don't want that stuff to reach those types of temps and dry out. So this burns until 2 a.m. at a temperature of over 200. 200 is my mark for the Fahrenheit, because at that point you can always just throw another log in and get another fire stoked. Let's take a look at second smoker. This is probe 2, which is the Weber Smokey Mountain with the Lavalock door. You'll notice there's not going to be a spike in temperatures like you saw with the first one. And as a reminder, we have all the vents on the bottom, all the dampers are wide open. The only difference is the door. And you'll see that the temperatures will get as high to around the 350, 360 range. At that point, that's the peak, and they'll slowly decline from that point on. So 350, it's not my style, but if you're doing a chicken or something like that, you can definitely get away with a 350 mark. But again, you would be adjusting your dampers anyway to get a longer burn. Now, the temperatures at this point, I believe this is around the point the other smoker had kind of petered out. And you'll notice this one's still burning well over 250 and maintaining that temperature for a couple more hours. And gets down to the 200 mark sometime around the 4:30 a.m. mark. That's a 12.5 hour burn, people. So that is why you don't want to let air into your chamber like you would with the factory door. You definitely need an upgraded door. So looking at this is showing the start of that major peak for the first smoker, going up to 453 degrees. Meanwhile, the one with the modified door is at 321. Probe 3 is not plugged in, and probe 4 is showing the outdoor temperature of 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's take a look at how high that spikes. There you have it. You see an extreme peak over 500 degrees. I'm getting that in a kettle, not my Weber Smoky Mountain. So 317 degrees for the Lavalock door. You can see the maintaining of temperatures there. Meanwhile, temperatures dip down to about 69 degrees at night. Here you'll see the screen grab the next morning, 212 the Lavalock sitting at. Meanwhile, though, other ones at 103 for the factory door. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative, maybe even funny. And hopefully this will help you make a sound decision when upgrading your Weber Smoky Mountain cooker. Have fun. Good luck.